What I want to do today basically is do a video on how to make an activity binder for a child that I'm currently working with autism. I grabbed a small binder, a 1 inch, and the size, it's basically almost the size of your hand, as you can see. They sell them with laminate sheets, notebook sheets, and I'll explain later, probably in a future video, how I use these also. But for today, I just want to explain how I made this activity binder so other parents or caregivers can make up the same one. I've seen this used in schools and in homes, and it looks like it's a pretty great idea, especially if you have a child that needs that structured home. Here's a way to help him or her have that structure that they need, and also you can also give them the activities and help them with their conversation with the same binder. I'll explain that in a little bit, but for now, just how to make this. I got these sheets, separator sheets. I got them laminated, so they're a little bit sturdier. You don't want anything when you're pulling back and forth, of course. You want to get the most use out of your binder and the sheets, and if they're going to be used every day, back and forth, it's better off just to have them laminated, I find. For each tab, what I did was, it had a plastic tab right there where you can actually put the note in, but I wanted something to stand out a little bit more, a little bit bigger. So what I did was I took a Post-it. They already have them sized out like this, and they already have them where you can stick it on here. And I basically put it on before I got them laminated, and I wrote down the actual tab, what it was going to be used for. So then, it's not going to rub off or anything. And I cut the Velcro. I got a 15-foot long box, and what I did also was I cut it in half to get the most use out of it too. Because it's not, for some, buying all these things can get a little pricey, but you might as well get the most out of your buck. And I cut them in half, and those skinny, like the divided strip as you see here, is what I've stuck on the back here. And this is where you're going to be putting the child's daily activities on this side, and then they're going to be, after you've selected, then they have their activities put here. When they're done, basically they can check off that they finished each activity, and then place the activity, whatever, they take it off, put it back here at the end of the day, or you as the caregiver can take them off so the schedule is ready to go. I'll show that in a couple minutes, but for now, just making this one for daily activities. I got another one for the second one's for morning schedule. As you can see, turn it around, Velcro on the back. One for afternoon schedule. See, turn it around. I've already put that on the back. Next one, evening schedule. Again, tabs on the front, the little Post-its. This one I haven't put on yet, but I will in a moment. And basically, you just want to have something fairly centered, and just put right smack in the center like you saw in the other ones. And last but not least, tab for conversation. And I'll be explaining in the next video how to set this up and how it actually works. And all these should be placed in the activity binder. What you can do is, if I need to put the name of the child or something that something characteristic of the child, that if you want to ask the parents, what would you like to put inside, so the child will actually want to open and interact and actually use the binder. Because sometimes if you're going to put, let's say, work binder, I find putting work sometimes is displeasurable, and like either your fun binder or your activity binder, something they know they're going to be doing versus just putting work. I find that hasn't worked for me. So something positive and to motivate them. And I'll show you in the next video how we're going to finish setting this up. Hope this helps out some educators out there. I'm just sharing information. I'm not saying it has to be like this. If anybody has any other input, parents or caregivers, or any ideas, or want to post some links, basically just put in the comment area, and so we can all share useful information for our kids, or in the kids we're working with, or if you use this in another application, not with autistic children, that would be interesting too. I can find adults probably need this as an agenda as well, depending on their needs. Thanks for watching. And again, remember, input on the bottom would be greatly appreciated.